Welcome to another monthly reset. So I just got back from a vacation yesterday, so we have to do all the things to get ready for normal life, and then we're gonna go over how my September went and what my plans are for October.
Suntan, sunscreen, strawberry, ice cream, midsummer's daydream, sipping in between long days, warm nights, gliding like light kites, sapphire, clear skies, whipped cream, cherry pies. Ooh, every year right around June 21st.
Why do I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in forever? It's like kind of weird because I've been on vacation and I've been vlogging, but I also haven't posted like a sit down video. So this is the first time that I'm like talking to you guys in like a month, it would seem. So let's go over how September went. Okay, so in terms of goals for September, the first one that we have here is 1,000 subscribers, which was kind of a stretch goal for sure, but we're still pretty close actually. I think we're about 100 or so away from 1,000 subscribers, so that's exciting. And then my next goal was to post 4 videos, which we did. And then the last goal was to post a travel vlog, which we also did. I did film the rest of my travels, so the other countries that I went to, I just haven't gotten around to editing them yet because I have like hours of footage to go through, but I will get through it eventually, so stay tuned for that. And then in terms of to do, I got everything that I wanted to do done. So I did the wax, manicure, and pedicure pre-vacation, and then I did change my phone plan so I can get 5G service, which was priceless on vacation because the internet in some of the countries were very unreliable. And then I did a pre-vacation deep clean because, like I mentioned, I had to come home to a clean house. And I did, which was amazing. It's like the best gift I could have given myself. So I came home yesterday, so this is day 2. And as you saw, I've just been like doing some post-vacation things to get ready for the week and month ahead. So having a clean house helps for sure. And I did want to touch on some financial things. I know I mentioned last month that I was gonna start doing my emergency fund, like telling you guys about how much I wanted to save and like going through monthly how much I was able to save. But that video is gonna be filmed at a later date because I'm still waiting on some of the transactions from this month to go through so I can have a better picture of like my money situation, and then I'll talk more about that. But I will say that my goal is to save $20,000 in my emergency fund. And to not make this video entirely too long, I'll go more into why that is in the following video to my emergency fund. Since I'm going to be doing my regular budget as always for October, I'm just going to talk about what I spent in September for my vacation, because last month I also talked about some of the pre-vacation spending that I did, and this is what I actually spent during my vacation month. So the first category is travel, and I just downloaded all this information from Mint, so the categories are pretty, I don't know, generalized. So travel, I spent $3,118, and travel includes hotels, transportation, tours, and attractions. So that took up a big chunk of the spending, of course. And then I spent $436 on food and dining, which is actually pretty reasonable. Because as you see, I didn't really spend any money on groceries like for the part of the month that I was at home. So this was pretty good because I obviously was dining out a lot more than I usually do. And then the next category is spa and massage. Like I told you guys, I had a couple of spa days like booked into my vacation because honestly you need them, especially with the type of vacation that I booked, because I went to a total of 5 different countries actually. So I was like go, and like you need like the rest/relaxation in there. So anyway, I did 2 spa days, one in Turkey. I did a Turkish bath, amazing. And then I did just a regular spa day in Paris, and the total for both of those with tip was $231. And then in terms of photography, I had it was part of the experience. Like I know you guys have probably seen like the famous like or the Instagram famous pictures of people on top of the rooftop in Turkey with the Turkish carpets and then Istanbul in the background. So anyway, I had someone or the person who staged it like take my photo and that cost me $14, which is well worth it. Those pictures were really nice. And then I spent a total of $9 on ATM fees. Because my ATM fees don't get well, one, there are no like similar banks in these other countries, and two, like I don't get reimbursed from what is it, Capital One for ATM fees. My other bank I do, but this one no. So anyway, spent $9 on that. So in total, I spent $3,807 on my vacation, and that is on top of my other spending. So when you guys see my next budget, you're gonna see that I spent a ton of money, but that's like a one-off thing. Hopefully, like I need to buckle down and like get my emergency fund back up to where I want it to be, and save for some other things. So this is gonna be the extent of my large spending for the rest of this year. So that is it for the budgeting portion. Now let's move on to something new that I decided to start doing. This is going to be the favorites portion of the video. So I've seen a few people do this in their other recess, and I thought, you know what, this is a good idea. Like I like to, or I think it's a good idea to look back at the good things that happened in the month. So in terms of good things or things that I enjoyed last month, the first one, I have these like somewhat categorized. So in terms of like media or things that I consumed, like my favorite thing was the Ring of Power, which is the Lord of the Rings TV series on Amazon Prime. It is like so good. The only bad thing about it is that it is premiered every Friday, so you can't like binge the entire season, which is good and bad, but I would prefer to binge it. Like literally, I love binge watching like shows that I love, but it's really good. If you love Lord of the Rings, clearly you will like this as well. But I don't know, it's just like every episode is just cinematic perfection and the storyline is really good. So definitely recommend if you're like into fantasy and Lord of the Rings type stuff for sure. And then in terms of like physical things that I liked last, it's actually still this month, but it's gonna be last month, is candles. So I told you guys I was gonna buy some candles from Diptyque back in Europe, and I did. I bought like 4 candles in Amsterdam, and I'll put the candles that I bought in the description box below so you can see like my picks. But the one that I burned as soon as I got back was this eucalyptus one. So I didn't even know that Diptyque had a eucalyptus candle. And if you guys remember, I was complaining about Bath and Body Works eucalyptus candles because they smell like not good. So anyway, this smells just like eucalyptus. It's like a perfect. Like if you love eucalyptus, then you're gonna love this candle. I mean, clearly like Diptyque is pricey, but like if I can get the scent of eucalyptus like constantly, because like the actual like eucalyptus leaves, like the scent fades over time, but with this, like you have the candle, and even if you just have it sitting, like you get like little waves of the scent. So I've been loving this. I mean, like I've had it for like a day, but I burned it as soon as I got home last night, and then I've been like getting like little whiffs of it like during the day today. So this is a fave so far. And then another fave that I like literally just started using is this little thing. So if you watched my Paris vlog, then you probably already knew that I was looking for the Louis Vuitton multi-pochette accessoire. So it's the 2 bags, so this bag and a larger bag, strap, and then a coin pouch. So I actually did get it. It was not anywhere in France, like it was totally sold out in France. But I ended up getting it in Turkey, which was really nice. I did get a VAT refund, but the VAT refund is not as much as Europe, but it's still better than nothing. And the price was like lower than the American price, so I'm happy about that. But anyway, this little thing is like super cute. I wore it out today. just to run just to run errands. Like you saw, like everything that I did today outside of the house, I wore this, and it came in super handy. Only thing I had in here was my Chanel card holder that I use as a wallet, and then the keychain that I also purchased in Paris. So this is how the inside looks. It holds those two things. I think it does hold a phone, but it won't hold the phone and those two things. But since I was recording, I didn't need to like put my phone away. So anyway, this has been really nice. I just wore it on my shoulder, and it's super light, and I almost forgot it was there. It's like nice. Like I hate like feeling a heavy weight on my shoulder. So yeah, this is gonna be a fave. Like it's everything that I imagined that it would be. Like that is what I wanted it for. Just like a everyday like get up and go like run errands type of bag. So this is nice. I haven't worn the larger one out yet. I'm gonna get some different straps for it, and then I'll start wearing it out like when I want to like carry more like my phone. So yeah, and then the final part of the favorites are going to be experiences. So clearly, you guys know I just got back from vacation, so I have a few awesome experiences. So we're just going to talk about like the highlights. So in terms of countries, I did go to France, like I went to Paris, and then I went to Amsterdam in the Netherlands, but like those I've already been to, and like nothing particularly like amazing happened when I was there. Like I had a good time, but like nothing amazing is what I'm going to tell you guys. So in Turkey, like the most amazing thing that I did was go on a balloon ride in Cappadocia. Like that was like an amazing experience. Like I was afraid that I was gonna feel like fearful because of the heights and the fact that you're like in an open like aerial device, but it actually was just like amazing. Like seeing all the other balloons and everything. Clearly, I'm gonna have more in the vlog about the whole experience, but just letting you guys know, like that was a highlight. And then of course I went to Jordan, and my favorite part was Petra. Like that place exceeded my expectations. Like I didn't know like what to expect. Like clearly I've seen photos, but like Petra is like a vast, like literally miles upon miles of like sites and little things that I didn't know about. So like that whole experience was amazing. And then of course for Egypt, like the best part for me at least, I did do like three separate things, but my favorite one was seeing the pyramids like in person. Like they are, you have to be there to like understand because they're huge, and you think like how did like mankind make this like thousands of years ago? Like I don't know, it just seems like a very hard feat, but I don't know, like being there was just like awe-inspiring, and I don't know, it's just amazing. So those experiences were my favorite last month. Now we're gonna move on to plans for October. So October, I'm gonna keep it chill, honestly, because I haven't even figured out like what I'm gonna do for October, to be honest. But let's start. So in terms of goals, I want to reach 1,000 subscribers, and I'm almost there. I think I'm like 105ish away from 900. So wait, hold on. No, 105 away from 1,000. Like literally, I'm like 895 last I checked. And then my next goal is to post 5 videos. So I try to post a video every week, and we're like 5 weeks slash Saturdays in October. So that's the goal. And then I'm bringing back the activity a month. And this is the part where I'm like, I don't know, because I haven't looked up any activities yet because I've been like busy with traveling. And this is like my first full day back. So once I settle down, I'm going to be working the next 4 days, and then once I get that out of the way, I need to figure out like some things to do in October, which I don't think should be hard. Like it's the beginning of fall in my eyes, and I feel like there are also like fall activities, so we'll find something to do. And then I want to go back or get back to donating and listing my items for sale. I have a lot of things that I need to get rid of, and I just realized there's even more things that I want to get rid of, so I need to get started on that. And some of them are pretty high value, so it would be nice if I could like get that extra cash. I could use it towards my emergency fund or whatever. So those are going to be the goals for October. And then in terms of things that I want to do, we're going to get a little bit more personal. So I need to go through my dating matches. Like, I neglected my dating apps like all of last month because I was like, I'm on vacation, like I don't care. And honestly, I've been like kind of jaded about dating anyway, so that doesn't help. But I think I'm gonna try to like just go through them anyway and see. I mean, you never know like who could be in there, but I just need to get through them. It doesn't matter if there's anyone in there or not. It's just like a task to be finished, and then we'll see what happens. Like either way, I'm gonna like live my life, but I need to like get that done. And then I also was looking back through some documents and I need to like see if I have to renew my business paperwork. And by business, this is my business, like YouTube and my online persona. Like I made it into, I decided to officially make it a business last year. So I went through, filed the paperwork for an LLC, etc. Got my EIN number, all that kind of thing. So I just need to like go through and make sure that whatever needs to be renewed for this year gets renewed. So yeah. And then I decided, or have been decided, but I need to get back to learning how to swim. So now you know more about me than you previously did. Like my swimming skills are not the greatest, if like even existed at all. Like I've had plenty of opportunities to learn how to swim. Like they taught us swimming. I don't know what school level that is. I don't know, middle school. Like I'm not sure. Whatever. And that when I was young, like they taught us how to swim, but like I was always like fearful of drowning, so like I never like developed the skills because I was always like too scared to even like try. So fast forward to adulthood, like I just kind of like there was no immediate need. Like I don't know, I didn't think about it too much. Like I go to the beach and just hang out. Like I'm just there. I'm at the pool. It's just for like vibes only, like just hanging out and having a good time, not like actual swimming. But I don't know. Clearly, like swimming is up. I don't know, like what is the word? Like a safety thing. Like it's a survival thing. There we go. It's important for survival, and even though I am fearful of a lot of things, like I'm fearful of like not surviving either. So then I need to learn how to swim, and then it would just like increase the amount of things that I can do. Like I definitely, even though I can't swim, have been on plenty of water-related vacations and done plenty of water-related things, regardless. But it would be nice to like feel more confident like doing those things, knowing that I can swim. So anyway, all of that aside, a couple years ago I took adult swim lessons, but I never finished or never completed it because like my work schedule kept interfering with it. But they're offered every year. I just got the catalog for like or community activities, and they're having they're having adult swim classes again. So I'm gonna try again for this year to do them. I'm hoping that my work schedule doesn't interfere with this. It might, but I'm hoping it doesn't, so I can take these swim classes. I need to check, so hopefully it works out and we can sign up for some swim lessons and get that done. So guys, that is gonna be it for our monthly reset. I've chatted a lot. Let me know what you guys have planned for October. I'm always interested to know what you guys are up to. And if you have any questions or comments about anything that I've been doing in the last month, definitely let me know below, and I'll see you in the next video.